Started in 2023, and when we were making appointments, the cabinet and the bishop, and Rob Hutchinson was involved. He was our director of church vitality at that time. We realized that as we were coming to the end of disaffiliation, that we had some places in every district which we called a United Methodist Church desert. It's where churches had disaffiliated, and there wasn't a United Methodist presence there anymore.
Today, there are 14 emerging communities throughout western North Carolina. They serve those who are part of a church that disaffiliated, those who've been hurt by or previously excluded from the church, and those who were never part of church before. These highly contextual ministries develop new communities in innovative ways, in places like parks, bars, coffee shops, and around campfires. They meet in churches, borrowed spaces, and public places. They center around tables or art, food or service, care or gaming. They have formed nonprofits, learned to revitalize and lease out church spaces, connected with their community and local businesses, created support for those living with dementia and their caretakers, those in grief and loss, and those who have experienced trauma or been hurt by the church. They are offering healing to individuals and communities, learning and adapting what a community of faith is like, and living in a symbiotic relationship with the traditional churches around them. They are missional, helping with recovery efforts of Helene, feeding their neighbors, reaching out to students, helping with literacy and housing, and so much more.
So the biggest thing I've learned is that relationships are the most important. And we should know that by watching Jesus and the way that Jesus formed a relationship with folks. But the emerging church pastors have done wonderful jobs in not only building relationships with those that are coming to their different events, but also helping those folks develop relationships with others. And I tend to always think about the passage in Colossians where Jesus is described as making the invisible God visible. And I believe that that's our mission to continue that we're called to make the invisible God visible. And so emerging churches, emerging communities are doing that in their areas. They're making the invisible God visible by sharing Christ's unconditional love with others and helping others to know that God loves them, that God desires a relationship with them, and that together they can experience joy and excitement and also have support when times are tough.
Together, these emerging communities are shaping a United Methodist movement. To learn more, visit us in the expo.